Hello, 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 and welcome. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday. Jeez Louise, I am in Ohio, and I'm telling you, it is cold here. So that's why you see I started to wear my leather jacket because I had my little leather hat on and I started wearing my leather jacket because I'm cold. So I got my little space heater right here. And I don't know, I might come out of this before it's all said and done. But I said, I got to find some fur and I got to find some fur fast. Now, this is faux fur because, I don't want the PETA folks all up on me. Back up, PETA. This is not real fur. But yeah, I am cold. So let's see if I can last through this live because I got the lights, cameras, action of it all on me. So I might get hot. But I have to say, if you're a lady of a certain age and you're going through perimenopause and menopause, I got some estrogen. I'm like, optimizing my estrogen levels and I'm not having the hot flashes. Who has noticed that? Anybody in the chat that's in here rocking with me from week to week? Have you noticed I haven't said a whole lot? I'm hot. I got to take this off or take that off. So I am getting regulation going on. So I'm excited about that. I did notice that. So there's that. So anyway, it's Wednesday. I'm so excited because not only is it Wednesday, it's Teacher Appreciation Week. And I'm going to tell you, teachers can eat snacks, but geez, Louise, these parents have been loading us up with snacks. I've gotten so many gift cards. Well, not so many. Friday is the gift card day where they give the teachers gift cards. And I got my daughter, what did we get? Did we get a Starbucks gift card? Or Amazon. I think we got an Amazon. We got a Starbucks gift card on Monday. And then Friday, we're giving her Amazon gift card because I figure you can buy whatever you want at Amazon. I just love a good Amazon gift card. So I'm doing all the things for my daughter's teacher. We got her favorite snacks every day. But I'm telling you, I've been doing some snacking. And yesterday, at my school, they had this popcorn bar. It was so cool. They had all kinds of different popcorn, and you helped yourself and made a bag. And I mean, I'm sure people were looking at me like, we haven't seen her eat like this in a long time. I mean, when I tell you I was eating that popcorn and it was good. So I was excited about that. And then today, they did have some snacks, and I did try to pick the healthier snacks. It was a little snack. You made a snack box today. I tried to get some healthier snacks. But anyway, I mean, what are you going to do? So with that said, I told you guys about my week. I want to know from you guys, how was your week? And then while people are telling me that, I'm going to go back up in the chat. Oh, somebody said I noticed they're not having night sweats. How about that? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I see my girl Cookie and Rita and Mel to the B. I think I see Round Mound up in here. Keisha. Oh, I see a lot of folks. I'm trying to go to the banner though, because I like to stay organized here. So our topic tonight is, are you doing, if you're, be honest, are you doing this wrong on the GLP-1? We want to really talk about fixing these stalls that people are having, including myself. And I don't know, I always say I'm in the stall, but am I in a true stall? I think I'm really just slow and steady, even though I did go for weeks and weeks without losing. And then I had that little 0.2, and then I went back to not losing. And then when I started to eat more, I got 2 pounds down. I mean, geez Louise, you never think about eating more. And I know it to be true before now, but for some reason, it's that eating more that scares us when we're trying to lose, right? I don't know. It's just like ingrained, I think, in us. So I want to know from you guys, what has been your biggest success this week? And I'm going to say, I've been doing a lot of snacking at work, but I think what's been successful is I haven't been overdoing it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So even if it's not something on my plan, I haven't been overdoing it. Whereas before, I just noticed, and I remember I would just, veg out on the unhealthy snack. So I've been making some smarter choices. But yeah, I still have been snacking. I have been snacking. So more so than normal. Like I just, and they don't bring the snack. Like I thought they were going to have the stuff ready at breakfast time, like earlier. So you have time to like work it off or something. They've been bringing the snacks around 11, 12. And so, yeah, so there's that. But what are you going to do? I appreciate it. But my success, I'm going to say this week so far has been that I just haven't overindulged. I've indulged, but not overindulged. So I'm going to give myself kudos for that. All right. So what has been your biggest success this week? This is like the bragging time. I want to hear about it because a lot of you are doing so well on the GLP-1. You guys are saying, oh my goodness. Okay. So while you're putting your biggest success, and if you're watching and you're not in this chat, but you're watching, what has been your biggest success too? You can put it in the comment section, or you could just talk about it at home. Hopefully I'll hear you through osmosis or something. I don't know. All right. Mel to the B is saying good evening. And she's giving us information about when I'm on this vertical chat, I need to maneuver myself, because when I see myself in this vertical chat, I'm like off to the side. Part of me is cut off. I say to myself on the playback, I'm going to fix that, but I never do. So let me kind of be aware of that. All right, let's see. I was saying happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Oh, I love that for all the teachers. I think it's Nurses Week too, if I'm not mistaken. It's a lot. Somebody told me it was Public Service Appreciation Week. So all those, public service folks, shout out to you too. And then Mel says, like and share the live stream as you enter. Do not forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. We love that. All right, very good. Mel to the B. Mel is saying a shout out to me, her sister, Anissa, Grace, and so many of you are doing what she calls God's work, and the daughter and granddaughter of educators. Thank you. And thank you to your mom and you said your grandmother for their service. I love that. I love teachers. I got to go and spread some joy to these teachers out here that are content creators. That's on my list of things to do. All right, so we got Keisha. She says hello. Hey, Keisha. We got Cookie. How are you? We got my girl, Sweet B. How are you? Oh, my girls are in the house. All right, she said happy Appreciation Week, Dee to Grace, to Anissa, and my all-time favorite teacher, Mrs. Francis. How is Mrs. Francis? Mrs. Francis, you said may she rest in peace. Well, we have something else in common, because my favorite teacher has passed on. And when I tell you this lady, her name was Mrs. Mann. Shout out to Mrs. Mann. And she was just such a jazzy lady. And I couldn't believe she passed. I was so shocked, because seemed like she was in such good health. And that's why I say you never know what people are going through just by looking at them, because some people can look great, like they have it all together. And unfortunately, at times they do not. So shout out to Mrs. Francis there, your second grade teacher. You went to visit her often, even into adulthood. Very good. I love that. And you know what? I have some former students that I keep up with, and I try not to do it with the boys because I don't want the scandal of it all. But with the girls, I do. Now, the ones that I keep up with, the boys, I'm also like meeting out with their moms with them. It's not just me and them. But the girls, I'll meet out just me and the girls, because, I feel like that's safe. But yeah, I am not trying to do anything. If somebody say Miss Thomas was doing something she wasn't supposed to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got Round Mound of Zepbow. How are you? Round Mound, you're crushing it with those interviews. I love that. Isn't it funny how it was slow? You were trying to put the call out to guys. And then one day I logged on there and you were like, I'm booked up to December. I'm joking. But did you were far booked out? I just love that. Very good. The more and more we get the word out that you're interviewing those guys over there, the bigger and better it's going to be. And not for nothing, I remember Mel and I talking about what a great idea that was, and that we could see this being so successful, down the road. So yeah, and that's the great thing about YouTube. Things pick up over time. So keep it going. We love it. Yesterday I didn't get into the chat, but I was listening and watching the replay. So I need to go in there and at least say replay. I need to start doing that when I'm watching these videos and not having a chance to comment. This is so funny. Sometimes I could be in the mid comments. Like I was about to comment on a couple of videos at school today on my lunch break. I had kids in there eating lunch. They interrupted my making comments, so I couldn't do it. My daughter is another one. She's famous for interrupting me when I'm trying to make a good comment. And then I lose my train of thought and I go, geez, Louise, what are you doing? Hold up. Wait a minute. We got the real MVP. She says, happy Wednesday. Happy Teachers Appreciation Day. Thank you. But wait a minute. My girl Kate is in the house. Okay. How are you? Look at you. You look so beautiful. What a beauty. Geez, Louise. Oh, we got Cheryl. How are you, Cheryl? Nice to see you. Come on in. She says, hello. Geez, Louise. We got Rita. Hey, Rita, how are you? Mel says, not the fur, Dee Dee. It is cold up in here. Let me tell you. Yes, the fur of it all, but not the real fur. So, Peter, folks, don't come in my chat saying anything. It's cold. Oh, you have family in Ohio. Yes, Ohio has been having some crazy weather, not for nothing. I mean, seriously, Cheryl, what is going on? You said you're having hot flashes at night. Well, I started taking Evamis. It's supplementing that is estrogen, pumping that estrogen back in my body. I was down to 27 and now I'm up there. I'm gonna have to get this video out where I talk about to my members. Now it's coming. Give me some time here. Now it's busy toward the end of this school year for me. But the information is the same. So if I put it out June 1st, the information is not going to change. And what my doctor said to me, that won't change. But I am going to get that update out. But I'm telling you, yeah, I'm cruising with my hormones, All right, Tanya, she says, hey, everyone. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Tanya Thompson, TT, I love it. Let's see, who else is in here? Mel is saying hello. Everybody's saying hello. Nancy, how are you, Nancy? Oh, good to see you. Okay, so Cheryl says, yes, the sweats are too much. I put on my face. I love a good fan. I need to get my little personalized fan going because I have a feeling in Ohio, it's going to go from being cold. We're not going to probably have a spring. It's going to go straight from being cold to like 90. And I am not a 90s girl, but me and air, I can get along with some air conditioning. I got to have some air. We are like besties when it's 90 and above. All right, wait a minute. We got Mona Rose. Is that Mona Rose? Mona Rose, what a pretty name. And then you got the rose on the profile pic. We love that. All right, let's see. People are welcoming Mona. Ooh, Mel says popcorn and chocolate RD yummy together. Cookie was talking about that too. Somebody said I'm preparing now with my supplements. Okay, very good. What supplements are you taking? Somebody went for another jog today. Becky, how are you? She says, hello, sweet group. I'm having an AFib spell. The heart has a mind of its own. This is my second AFib spell this week. I've started walking after I eat. When my heart behaves, lose 2 pounds. Okay, all right. So are you saying you lost 2 pounds? But oh my gosh, what are you supposed? I feel like you need to be talking to a doctor. Jeez, Louise, we don't want anything to happen to you, lady. Oh, Becky, what is going on? The heart fib of it all. Are you supposed to be walking? Like, what's going on with that? You said I'm new here and happy to be here, and we're happy to have you. Yeah, thank you for coming. I'm excited. All right, Doses of Shani. Hello, how are you? Pretty lady. She's saying hello. My girl Journey's in the house. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you. People are saying hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to get all the people. Brenda, how are you? She says hello, hello. Let's see. Can I say not gaining weight and maintenance despite deliberately eating more? Yes. So you are not gaining, but you're eating more. We love that for you because you are in maintenance. I love that. All right, let's see. Ooh, Mel's favorite teacher was Miss Shaw. Mrs. Shaw. Let's give Mrs. Shaw a shout out. She has passed on to, oh my goodness, Mrs. Shaw. Love that for her. That she was one of your favorite teachers. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Sweet Bee says, look at everyone with consistency this week. All of us are amazing. Absolutely. All right, Nancy says she was on vacation for 10 days, decided to relax a little, didn't track anything. She lost 3 pounds. Granted, I was quite active. I'm going to intentionally increase my NEAT score. to see what happens. And neat is that activity where you're just, actively involved in your normal to do kind of things around the house, but you're moving. So we love that for you. Very good. Let's see. Oh, here's your favorite teacher, Miss Malik. She stayed a third grade teacher for 60 years. My girl, I've been one for 32 years, third grade. She retired at 83. You heard she passed last year as well she was at the same school. Jeez, Louise. Well, shout out to Mrs. Malik, 60 years in third grade. Jeez, Louise, they don't make them like that anymore. Because I don't think I could have lasted 33 years. I got to 32 and that's it. All right, very good. All right, let's see. You love seeing all your favorite teachers. They made a lasting impression. I understand that. Mrs. Lynch, shout out to Mrs. Lynch, fifth grade. We kept in touch until she passed on too. Jeez Louise, Mrs. Lynch. Oh my goodness. 6 inches of snow in Colorado. Oh my goodness. Now, one of my besties is from Colorado. Her parents still live there. I'm going to text her after this live stream and say, is it snowing in Colorado? Oh my gosh, are your parents okay? But I mean, of course, they're used to it. She's from there. Okay. I'm going to change my profile pic just for you. Yay! I'm so excited. Yes, yes, and yes. Love that. Okay, so Kay says, last week's win. I traveled for work and didn't gain any weight and ate well and got my steps in. Go Kate, go Kate, go Kate, go Kate, go Kate, go Kate, the great, go Kate, the great, the Kate is a great Kate, go Kate, go Kate, go Kate. Now that's one thing I don't know if I do on here, but at my school I make up songs for the kids. They think I can rap and everything, but that's okay. I'll take it, even though I really can't. All right. Okay. So, Brenda, 2 of my direct reports live in Denver area and were sharing with me today. The weather is all over the place. There's a lot going on with this weather. Purple Bellflower. Happy Wednesday, Diva and Diva chat. How are you? Okay. All right. Very good. All right. You said singing my praises. Absolutely. Love it. Love you, Kate. Okay. So, let's get into this. So now you told me what was successful. Did anybody have any challenges this week? And then we're going to dive into our topic. All right. What has been your biggest struggle this week? Anybody who have had a struggle? And I'm going to tell you, my struggle is kind of wanting to eat, even though I'm eating 1,800 calories, I'm trying to get to the 1,800 calories. I'm easily eating the 1,800. I think I said, I don't know how much longer this 12 and a half, isn't it 12 and a half? 12 and a half is going to last with me because I'm feeling like, I have to eat this 1,800 and I can actually eat it. Like I can actually eat it. I just been really like cognizant of what I've been eating and trying to focus in on, doing all the things. And geez, Louise, I said, And, I want to say, I saw this. It's like I want to eat food more. And I saw Taisha put up this post, Simply Taisha. I don't know if you know her. Shout out to Simply Taisha. Most of us do know her. But that's in my chat, I think, anyway. But I'm telling you, she posted this. I don't even like tofu, but she posted this tofu concoction on her short video. And I wanted to have some of that. I said, I'm going to make me some tofu and I'm going to put that barbecue sauce on it. And she had some noodles. Now, mind you, I don't even like any of that. So why was I wanting to eat that? Jeez, Louise. I said, it's something going around here. Now, it could have been that I skipped lunch today. And I'm going to say skipped. I was not intermittent fasting. I actually skipped lunch because I was eating those snacks at school. So I didn't eat the lunch. So I totally didn't have like the lunch I took to school. I'm going to have it tomorrow. I left my lunch bag overnight at school and I ended up eating those snacks and that took my appetite. So I guess I did eat, but I didn't eat like a meal. I just kind of ate like the snacks of it all. It was like nuts and, trail mix and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, but yeah. So what was your struggle this week? And then tomorrow they're having a hydration station and they're giving us some fancy kind of mugs. So that should be good. Right. And then on Friday, I don't even know what it is. Oh, Friday, it's a catered lunch and it's like a breakfast place. They're known for breakfast. So I'm wondering what they're going to have because they're not serving it until lunch. So it's going to be like a brunch type of situation. So we shall see. And then that takes me into Mother's Day. What are you guys doing for Mother's Day? I forgot all about the Mother's Day of it all. Geez, Louise, there's a lot going on. All right. Okay. So let's see. Oh, multivitamins and prenatal vitamins. Okay. All right. Cheryl was asking, was anyone scared taking their first shot? Me. I certainly was. And I took my last injection, Cheryl, in my thigh, and it hurt. I was like, what is going on? Now, it's a lot of fat up in there, so I'm not sure why it hurt. Now, I don't know. It's not a lot, but it's fat there still. So I'm like, why did that hurt? So that kind of, and I don't inject in my thighs often, right? But yeah, I was like, I'm going to change it up and do something different than the belly. So the fact that I'm eating more, that might be, I feel like I want to eat more. Is that because I inject it in my thigh and not in my abdomen like I normally do? Okay. I don't know. I might have to start keeping track more closely of stuff like that. And I haven't changed in a long time. I kind of rotate around this belly because the fat loves to hang out there. But yeah, I did change it up. I wonder if that made a difference. Okay, so and now I just happened to see some people's comments are like faded out. I don't know if that's a word, that's a thing, but some people's comments are faded out. And I'm wondering, why is that? It just caught me. I just happened to notice it. Like Kate's comment is fading out. So is Cheryl's. That's so odd. And everybody else is bright. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyway. All right. So Mel says her challenges have been not overdoing it. I need to sit down more. Give yourself a break. Yeah. All right, Mel. Mel says she needs to sit down more. All right. Journey of Life. Journey of Life. Is that you? Oh, my goodness. Now, I wish I could blow this baby up even more. Look at you looking like a true beauty. Geez, Louis. Okay, you got those curves I'm trying to get. Oh, my goodness. I love that. Love that for you. Journey, if you're new in here, you'll learn about me. I love a good profile pic, so I'm going to make a big deal out of it because I love to see the folks, honey. All right, here we go. Journey. Go, Journey. Go, Journey. Go, Journey. Go, Journey. Go, 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 Journey. Go, 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 Journey. Geez, Louise. Anybody can hire me for I can be your cheerleader. Cheering you all around. I love that. Beautiful pic, Journey. I thought you meant like the next time I saw you, you're like, in a few minutes. Love that. Oh, Carnivore Muscle. You know that song, Carnivore Muscle? I wonder if my girl is singing this song to you. I want muscle. You know that song with Diana Ross? Look that up. If you don't know that song, I'm going to send that to Joe and I have her sing that to you. Okay, the Mel B says, give my body a chance to rest. Yes, I knew that's what you meant. All right. Carla, how are you? She says, trying to stop losing and focusing on maintenance. Okay, all right. You said trying to stop losing. Okay, and focusing on that maintenance. All right, very good. So let me give you some confetti for even like getting to maintenance. And geez, Louise. It seems like I'm so far off from saying, I'm trying to stop losing. But I love that. I love that. Geez, Louise, how about that? Go, Carla. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Because that's what people say. They want to get out of when they get into maintenance and they want to stop losing. You could just keep going. So I'm sure you will figure that out. You saw the video. Rita, this is why we get along so well, Rita. A girl after my own heart. I said, now, Rita, why are we wanting to order something we don't eat? I just want to eat. Jeez Louise, 15 milligrams. I might be coming to you sooner. You remember that? What was his name from Sanford and Son? Where he said, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. 15 milligrams. I'm coming to join you. Jeez, Louise, that just tickled me that I saw this video of something I don't even eat. I said, is this normal? Is that on my thumbnail? Is this normal? No, on my thumbnail, it says be honest. So I am being so honest up in here today. I cracking myself up. Now, see somebody else's comments. Maybe because I clicked, I don't know. Somebody else's comments are faded. That is so weird to me. All right, all right. So, okay. So people are talking about what they're having. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm looking for the struggles. Struggles. I haven't been eating enough. I've been down because my kitty cat Violet. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, that'll get you down. Jeez, Louise. All right, so maybe like make a plan to what you're going to eat. Maybe set some timers. When the timer goes off, eat a little something like an egg or I don't know, if you have some protein bites, something quick and easy. Drink a shake, even though you kind of just want to be eating some whole foods first. Oh, geez, Louise. Sorry to hear that. Journey says she has no plans for Mother's Day, but I'm sure I'm getting flowers and dinner. Well deserved, I'm sure. All the moms out there. I'm gonna I don't know what I'm doing. Mel says I need my glasses. No. Seriously, it is. I'm gonna take a picture for you, Mel, and I'm gonna send it to you just because you said that. Because yeah, you know how I am with the glasses of it all. But no, I'm gonna send a picture of the fadedness of it all. So as I was thinking that too, like, do I need my glasses? What's going on? Okay. So yeah, you can see even your comment. So your two comments are dark, and then I got Carla that's faded, Rita is faded, then Carnivore Muscle is dark. Okay, so Kate is faded. Okay, this is the good one. I'm going to show you how Kate, I'm going to scroll down here so I can get a good photo. Okay, so Kate in the journey of life. Is it because I'm clicking on it? Something is up. I don't know. But anyway, okay. Back to what really matters. Okay, all right. So people are saying to Kate, they're sorry for that. Wait, Carnivore said something. Oh, okay. Oh, his grandmother's funeral was. Oh, that's why you're up. I'm sorry about that. Jeez, Louise. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully going to that service gives you peace, and hopefully it's a celebration of life. I hope so. But yeah, that's a tough one. Jeez, Louise. It was so hard for me to let my granny go. Jeez, Louise. It takes me back. Yes, Diana Ross. You know that song? That song is what's up. Let's see. You said Joe does. It's literally my theme song when she talks to me. Yes. That's my birthday twin. Birthday twins think alike. Love it. Joe's going to be watching this because she wants to pay back. We love you, Joe. Joe. That is my homegirl. Okay. You're aiming for, okay, very good. Aiming for 98 kilograms over the next 4 weeks. Okay, very good. Geez, Louise, you guys are doing it. Okay. A birthday. One of my friends, my close buddies, has that too. Exercise and walk when I can't. You can't. You have lost 2 more pounds. All right, excellent job. All right, just stay on top of that. That makes me a little nervous. Struggling eating enough. Another person with that eating enough, and I can relate because I went through that phase. You went to 10 and a half yesterday. Okay. All right, so that's what it is. So can you? Well, I mean, give it some time, and then a couple, and then see if it gets better, because mine did eventually get better when I first hit that 12 and a half. What a difference, right? Because when I first hit 12 and a half, 9 months ago, I couldn't eat at all. Now, fast forward 8 months or 9 months later, and I feel like, do I need to get up on that 15? I'm sooner than I'm planning. Geez, Louise. Okay. All right. So thank you guys. Okay, here we go. All right. So I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos, but the theme of my videos have been about this stall and the whole slow weight loss of it all. And I'm not a slow responder. Slow responders are people who don't really lose at all, right? And some of them can start taking this GLP-1 medication, and then month 2, 3, 4, they haven't lost at all. That is not my story. That's not my testimony. But what I can tell you is, my struggle has been, just kind of losing slow. And I know why I've been losing slower than most. It's because I'm eating, right? I've been tracking my calories, trying to get a certain amount of calories. I even raised the calories. And I'm going to tell you, every time I've raised my calories, I've lost weight when I was stuck. So getting that little boost in calories has helped. And then, of course, it levels off. And then it's kind of like a cycle where it's, it goes all over again. But I have been talking about a lot of this in my videos. And hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we got a super chat. Oh, okay. So Mel, she says 37 watching. Now we have 41, 13 likes. Please like the live. Thank you for your service as a teacher, Didi. You also teach us to be kind and empathetic and patient. Hugs. Oh, Mel, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I love that. All right, so everybody's saying Happy Mother's Day. People are saying things to Kate. Okay, very good. All right, so let's see. So we're going to talk about, let's dive into the topic, right? How many minutes are we in? A half hour in. So what could you possibly be doing wrong on the GLP-1? And so let's talk about that, especially if you are somebody in maintenance and did a lot of things right. But what could you possibly be doing wrong? And maybe you're not for nothing doing something wrong in maintenance. So one of the things I talk about, and I will be talking about, is how people rely on this shot and that's it. You just rely on the shot and you don't do anything else. Now, be honest. Be honest. Are people out there doing that? Are you somebody who's just relying on the shot and it's taking your appetite away and you're not really doing a whole lot of anything else? I'll wait. Is that anybody here? I'm going to tell you that has never been me, just relying on the shot. And it's no judgment. If that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. But I would love to know, like, the strategy behind that, or what made you do that. Is there anybody? Anybody just relying on that shot? If you're out there watching some of those 42, 41 people, are you out there just relying on the shot? And if so, why? We want to know, because maybe that's something that you were told to do. Maybe that's something that you realized worked for you. So let us know. Let us know in the chat. Journey says, I'm making dinner, so I'm in the bushes. Listen, thanks for listening. You yo-yo for 4 months. Finally, the scales are moving in the right direction. Excellent job. Hey, Darium, how are you? Darium is up in the house. You okay? You said snacking on the wrong foods. Yes, that'll get you. That's what, I don't know if they're necessarily wrong, but they're not my normal snacks that I would be eating. So there's that. Okay, so Sweet Bee says, no judgment, but that definitely is not me. This medication allows me to do the things I need to do for my health. Okay, very good, very good. So nobody out there is just relying on the shot or the injection. Everybody is doing other things and not just that. And sometimes in my comment section, people do say, I just take the shot and I don't really do much else. And I think that that's okay if that's your strategy. But I just kind of like to know, when people are doing things a certain way, like, what is it about? Like, why are they doing that? And I'm sure if people are doing that, they're probably successful. I'm relying on the injection to bring my A1C into a more tolerable range. Yes, excellent. Of course, that's one of the things, right? But are you doing stuff to help that along? Because when I'm saying relying on the shot, I just mean like only you're just taking it. You're not like counting carbs, counting calories. You're not counting this. You're not counting that. You're just taking that injection and just living your life and being easy breezy, lemon squeezy. That's what I mean by, only taking the shot. But only because I'm having knee pain and can only do chair exercises. Okay. All right. Well, I get that. You can only do what your body allows you to do. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Thank you, Didi, for what you do with this channel. Thank you. I appreciate you supporting. Love that. Okay, so Bellflower says, wasn't working for weight loss. I had to rely heavily on my food choices. Okay, very good. So your food choices is what kind of guided you. All right, very good. All right, what about this one? Okay, so a lot of people didn't say they were doing that. What about not eating? We just had somebody tell us they weren't eating enough. Who else? Did anybody else in their journey realize you were at a point where you were not eating enough? And how did you know? And of course, that's something I've experienced. I think being on this medication for 26 months, going on 27 months, I feel like I've been through all the ups, the downs, the stalls. Not a lot of stalls though, but a lot of slow loss, which really, honestly, slow loss is normal loss. Like what I'm saying is slow really is normal. The majority of it is normal. And maybe we should normalize saying slow instead of saying slow weight loss. Maybe we should say normal weight loss because that's really what you're kind of doing. So Darian says, I have some genetics and all my efforts have proven futile. Alas, I rely on these meds for the control. Okay, very good. Thank you for clarifying that. We're going to give you some confetti because some people, I'm sure would agree with that. Very good. Okay. All right. You said, Mel says, I know several people. Hold up. Wait a minute. Mel is giving us that side look from the back. Wait a second. Jeez Louise. Let me check you out. Look at Mel to the B. Okay. All right. She's hitting us with the over the shoulder. We see you. We see you. So she says, I know several people who have gladly offered that they are relying solely on the shot. So there's that. Yeah, people are. I don't know. Maybe they might not want to say it in here where all the judgmental folks hang out at. Too funny. Too funny. I say do what you do. Mona, chair exercises count too. If that's what you could do, then that's what you could do. Excellent. I agree. I tracked when I started the shots to ensure I ate enough. Okay, very good. Yeah, and that's what I started to do when I was tracking. First of all, I was tracking because I was just tracking. I feel like I've been tracking my whole life. Remember that? When I think about this weight loss journey, I think about that line that says, all my life I had to fight. What's that in the color purple? All my life, Harpo, I had to fight. I had to track these calories. And I think for the first time, people are saying, I don't have to do all that. I could just be easy breezy and live my life, take the injection and live my life. There's some beauty to that I'm thinking about it now with the whole color purple of it all. I get it. If that's you, that's okay. But I think if you can manage to get to your goal and not to lose muscle and do that, good for you. I think a lot of times the problem comes when people are losing super fast from not eating. And I've seen those stories out there where people have lost super fast, but they weren't eating. And then they weren't exercising right away. Guess why? Because they didn't have energy to exercise. And then they started exercising. And a lot of them have been able to kind of reclaim that lean muscle mass back. So I love that. I guess however you get there, it's kind of how you get there. But yeah, for me, I think because I'm on this channel and people are kind of listening to what I'm saying and what I'm doing, for me, I'm not going to maybe promote that because I just think it could get into the wrong hands of somebody. Even now, not for nothing, they have these teens taking these GLP-1s. And even though your parents say, don't go on YouTube taking a doctor's advice or anybody's advice, these teens and tweens could be getting on here taking people's advice. So I think you just have to kind of be responsible with what you're doing as much as you can, as much as you can be. I mean, geez Louise, I'm just my own daughter's role model and guide, but not for nothing. People could be watching what you're doing and trying to emulate that. So I'm really trying to do things like by the book, so to speak, whatever that means. All right, let's see. Go ahead with your best self. Go ahead with your best self. I'm gonna strike that pose. It's so funny. We got some of our teachers in my district. They'll take a picture and they'll have their rear end showing and they're turned to the side. And I'm like, why are we doing this? And everybody knows you're a teacher, but I mean, it is what it is. Jeez Louise. Because they're friends with some parents, not for nothing. That's why I'm saying that. But yeah, I guess it's like, if you got it, flaunt it. For this first 8 weeks or so, I relied on this shot. I lost 13 pounds of mostly inflammation. Once that went down, I was able to start exercising. Yes. Okay, I got to turn off this heat. Wait a second. Okay, so yeah, I get that because like I said, I can see how if you're relying on that shot, the medication, and you're not, able to eat, that's going to zap your energy. And when your energy is zapped, you're not going to be able to, exercise. So eventually, yes, that inflammation is going down. You can start exercising. We love that. You said, Mel, you can't get nothing past Dee, not even without the glasses. That's right. I'm like, wait a minute. Something looks different. Is this Mel? I said to myself, is this Mel? And then I was like, I love a good profile pic. You guys know that. All right, she said, some thought I wasn't eating enough, but since I was tracking, I didn't know. Since I wasn't tracking, I didn't know. I rinse and repeat. So once, I love that, rinse and repeat, I say that. So once I started tracking, I learned that I was eating enough, even at and above maintenance. This is so funny. I see people on there putting on their thumbnails now in the GLP-1 community, rinse and repeat. I haven't even used that yet, but I'm gonna have to use that. I love it. Okay, so very good. So you started, I remember you weren't tracking at first and then you start tracking. I think tracking is great. Like I say, if you could, I know people are, track fatigue with just tracking everything and, they just want relief from that. But I think if you track for like 3 to 5 days or a good week, if you can't do a week, at least the 3 days or 5 days to see like what you're eating, see a pattern, see how much that is. You can memorize it. Like if you're eating the same things, and not for nothing, I don't know if carnivore muscle is still in here, but I know people that are into the weightlifting and just really focusing on their body and how it looks. They eat the same thing, rinse and repeat. They don't get fancy smancy and mix it up unless they're doing something for a very special occasion. And you just kind of have to be, doing that. I watched this video. I don't know if you guys know who Shannon Sharp is. Shout out to you, Shannon Sharp. And I was telling the Inner Circle group, I watched the video of Shannon Sharp, and he talked about how, let me take this down because it doesn't look like I'm saying Shannon Sharp wasn't eating enough. But Shannon Sharp talked about on his video, look at this. Look at the scan of it all. Jeez, Louise, you can't have it all, can you? You just can't have it all. Oh my goodness. Okay, so back to Shannon Sharp. So Shannon Sharp said that he eats, on rinse and repeat. And he said on one of his days, like one day, he allows himself to have a cheat meal, not a cheat day, a cheat meal. And on his cheat day, he eats like French toast, like, French toast and whatever he was said, it was like a breakfast something. But he said he loves that. But on those other days, he's like eating the same thing every week. And they were asking him, they were saying to a challenge to the audience, see if you could do what Shannon Sharp did for 30, what he does every day for 30 years, if you could do for 30 days. And that's eating the same old thing. And they went through what he ate. And I'm sure if you guys wanted to guess what it was, you could figure it out. It's those old faithful staples, that he's eating. He's eating one thing that I thought was a little different, but he's also eating carbs. When I hear people saying they're not eating carbs, even Shannon Sharp is eating carbs. And why do you think he's eating carbs? Look at that. Shannon Sharp's body is for energy. Does everybody know who Shannon Sharp is? Because I'm going to put a picture of him up here. He is 60 years old, not for nothing. So I'm sorry. I don't know if people like him or not, but that's goals. You're 60 looking like that? Jeez Louise. Okay, so I'm going to show you, not to be mentioned with our last week, we talked about my guy, power to the people, Al Sharpton. Don't mix up the two because they look totally different. So this is Shannon Sharp. My guy, Shannon Sharp. Is he my guy? He's not really my guy, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So Shannon Sharp, he has a successful podcast. Ooh, geez, Louise, look at this dude. Be my bodyguard, Shannon. Be my bodyguard. Just be my bodyguard, Shannon. Be my bodyguard. I said, be my bodyguard, Shannon. Be my bodyguard. Shannon Sharp. I'm going to be contacting you, Shannon. Now, they're saying he's 54 here. Let me go to where he's 60 because, this is at 54. Now, that's a year older than me. So you can still move and groove. But at 60, let me find him at 60. Can he still do it? Shannon Sharp at 60. I said 60 years old. Jeez, Louise. Okay, it says he's approaching age 60, so he's not quite 60. No, he is 60. Okay, wait a minute. Don't try to trick me. I don't know if I'm talking to Google, Smoogle, or Dougal, but whoever it is, they're trying to fool me. All right, I thought Shannon was 60. Maybe I should say Shannon with no shirt on. Because they're showing me pictures of him clothed. I would say Shannon Sharp at 60 with no clothes, honey. They're showing me pictures with him at ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't see him at 60. Is this him at 60? Oh, he is too intense for me. Okay. Shannon Sharp. Jeez Louise, this dude. He's working it out and he's eating the same food. So anyway, I got distracted. Let me turn off my phone because I'm distracted by these muscles. Okay. See, this is why I can't have a personal trainer. I told you guys, this is why I can't have a personal trainer with muscles and all of that, because I would be so distracted. I meant that. Okay, so the not eating enough, folks. Okay, so Male to the B says, I struggled to eat enough early on. I was eating whole foods, but not enough for several weeks, and it lost too much muscle. My doctor checked me and I changed that right away. Since then, I eat and I gained. Okay, very good. So you weren't eating enough. All right, thank you for sharing that, Male. And Male, I forgot to wait till I have to give you a thank you for the super chat. When I just thought about that. I've been trying to decrease cardio, increase strength training, and calorie intake. Okay, so decrease cardio. Good, I like that. Decrease cardio, increase strength training, and calorie intake. Well, hopefully your doctor is on board with that. And I say go for it. Okay. I stalled when I got serious about lifting, realized that my TDEE score had changed, increased my calories, and stall ended. It seems counterintuitive, but sometimes our bodies need more nutrition. Yes, Nancy, when you look at it as the nutrition of it all, instead of just the plain eating, I say that a lot in my videos. Let's focus on the nutrition. So I'm going to give you some. Now, just when I clicked that, must be a new StreamYard thing. Just when I clicked your statement, Nancy, it like faded out. Like, geez, Louise, what is up with that? But that's okay. That's not going to stop the confetti. Okay, here we go. Geez, Louise, I'm still thinking about the and not the person, but just the muscles. You know that song by Salt and Pepper? Here I go, here I go, here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness? You gotta admit. Shoot, shoot. Jeez, Louise. Oh gosh, I gotta get back on that dating scene. You guys are making me want to rev up the Divas After Dark. The Friday night lives of it. Oh, we gotta do a Friday night live when I'm free on a Friday again. All right, so let's scroll down. Okay. Let's see. You said, I don't care for him, but that's her opinion, Shannon, not mine. But yes, he has a fitness diet on yeah, I'm not yeah, I get it. Shannon, we're just talking about his physique at 60. At 60, where? Jeez, Louise, he looks good. Okay. So Journey said, my mistake was eating too many protein bars and shakes and it stalled your weight. Yes, that could do it too. I took out the protein supplements and started to see the scale move again. Now I eat them in maintenance. Okay, very good. I love that. So Mel said her doctor is no joke. Somebody can agree with me with the neck. It's a mental, emotional challenge. I might have to say firstborn when I reach my goal. So I can afford a nip and a tuck. That's the thing. It won't bother me like in my everyday life. But when I'm on YouTube, you see yourself. It's like, dang, and why do I want to see myself this much? I don't. But yeah, the neck of it all. And actually, it was worse. My face is getting a little bit more chunky. Well, I know why it's flushed today because I just ate. And let me tell you what I ate. I had some chicken tenders and I had some corn on the cob. I didn't have anything green. I just had the brown and the yellow, and it was so good. And I had those little corn on the cob, those little ears. Now I have some fresh corn that I cooked after the fact, but I had some frozen ones, and I ate the frozen ones because the fresh ones, you know, you got to peel those babies. So I cooked those. When I get off this live stream at 10 o'clock, unless we end before that, I'm going to go and put them away. But I cooked the corn. And so anyway, so I had the little corn niblets, corn on the cob, and I had 3 of those little mini ones. And when I ate the second one, I could tell I was, you know, like, oh, do I want to eat another one? But it was so good, I kind of pushed it. So I feel a little bloated. And then, of course, I got my electrolytes of it all, because I could just tell, like, my body is flushing things out. Like, I'm going to the restroom a lot. I went twice before this live stream started, and at 8:30 I could have came on here, and something told me go to the restroom one more time, and so I did. A lot of times I could start right at 8:30. I just don't, because I make sure I go to the restroom. Mentally, if I did that at like 8:28, I would be on here not able to hold it. It's like a mental thing with me. So I know I'm going to go at the very, very last minute. You know, a lot of times we're headed out in the morning, and I'll go to the restroom, and then as soon as we get to the door, I tell my daughter, wait a minute, I got to go one more time, just because I have a drive to get to work. And so I always, yeah. So I have a drive to get to work. So I always want to make sure, like, I go. All right. So yeah. Now, if I had a choice for a day, it wouldn't be that. Now, I'm just going to be honest about that, but it doesn't hurt to, like, look at folks. But yeah, not my type. But yeah, I do need to date. Like, you know, when I'm retired, I'll have time. Okay, wonder, do a man want to date a woman that's retired at 53? Is he gonna be thinking like, I need to give her something to do? Jeez Louise, I'm gonna get another job. I just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I haven't quite figured it out. I know what I want to do, but I just don't know if the hours are gonna fit to what I'm trying to do. And then my dad was like, I got this job lined up where he works at, because he's retired, but he's working, you know, like a little side job. And where he works, they just love him. He's like, I could get you a job there. The girls just sit in the office and answer the phone. Well, not for nothing. If I'm going to answer a phone, I want to answer a phone at my house. I don't want to answer a phone in your office. So if I'm going to answer a phone on my second career. Now, in my first career, I would have just done just about a lot of stuff, because, you know, I just have always worked and like to earn my money, honey. But I'm just saying, if I'm going to be in my second phase of life where I get to choose, if I'm going to do something like that, I got to be in my comfort of my own home. Now, so I said, can you work that out for me? And he said, no, you got to come to the office. So there's that. So I probably won't have that job unless they have some good benefits or something I don't know about. I don't know. Do they have some muscles up in there? I can't even look at. Maybe it'll work out after. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, so you don't like the big muscles. Yeah, I'm not a big muscle fan either, like in real life. I take that back, because I have had a couple of guys that have had some muscles almost to that degree, like the Shannon Sharps of it all. Yeah. So I think I might like the muscles, but sometimes it's so hard. Those muscles are just hard. You know what I'm saying? Hard. Okay, so you said he's a text away. I don't know what you guys are seeing. Let's scroll down. Okay. That's too funny. Okay, what kind of work do I want to do from home? Are you for you? You know, I don't know. I kind of do know, but I'm not going to say right now. But yeah, I think I've told people what this job I wanted is. That I hear they hire. Now my cousin works for this job. She works nights, and I can't do that, obviously, because of my daughter. But yeah, I have an idea of a job that I want, but ultimately I just want something that I could work from home. Something that's not like a career job, something just like a little extra money. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Not anything like super fabulous. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person I'll say I'm gonna do a little bit and get into a whole full-blown career. And that's what I have to be careful. Because remember I said I was about to be a realtor out here offering to buy you a home and to sell you a home. But no, no, no. And then I have friends in different cities. So I had it hooked up where they were going to be helping me. And then something told me, like, put a break on that, Dee Dee. Put a break on it. So I did. I thought, I don't want a second career. I just kind of want to ease into, a little part-time job, slide in, slide out. All right, let's see. Okay. Round Mount says, so I need to be skinny, fat, and lose the muscle. Skinny, fat, and lose the muscle. Is he skinny, fat? Skinny, fat. I need to be skinny, fat, and lose the muscle. No, no, no. No, is it people telling you that in the chat? You need to be skinny, fat? What's skinny, fat? What is skinny, fat? I don't even know. But don't lose the muscle. If it's too much muscle, that too much muscle is just super hard. Most guys I know who do that, they're trying to get to a goal. But like, I don't know if you guys remember that interview I did with Dr. Cody, and the plastic surgeon. He works out. Now, he has a nice physique. He has muscles, but when he came on that interview, he had on the coat, but he's the doctor's jacket or coat they wear, but he has always had muscles. Him and his brother, he has a twin brother. Maybe I get the twin to come over here and talk. He's into AI and all that kind of stuff. For years and years and years. So, and he's international. He's an international guy. He's always out of the state, out of the country doing things and, talking to people in different countries. And yeah, he's a tech type of guy, always has been, but they are buff. Like they worked out. They used to play football and they still work out. But when you look at them, you can't see it. Now in the summertime, they never wear I never seen them in tank tops, but when they wear like their little shirts, you can see their little muscles, but I think they have like a perfect balance of muscles and, yeah, like it's not overdone. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're training for like a competition or something like that, or unless you just want to walk around looking Shannon Sharpie, go right ahead. I just say do whatever you need to do. I say round mound too. Whatever your wife likes, that's what you go for. Whatever your wife wants to see you looking like, and yourself too. But I say go with the wifey. Let's see what else. Okay, so he said skinny fat is when you are skinny but lost all your muscle because you didn't live. Oh, ooh, geez Louise, I don't want to be skinny fat. Lost all your muscles because you didn't lift. So now it's just fat. Yeah. But haven't you seen a lot of that? I think I've seen a lot of the skinny fatness. I mean, not for nothing. We were just talking about somebody who looks skinny fat. Yeah, and that's a thing. Oh man. Well, you know what? Sometimes I'm telling you, people don't have the energy to work out. Yeah, Shannon Sharpie. But sometimes people don't have the energy to work out because they're not eating. You don't have the energy. I can relate to that too. Okay, so that was the second thing. This is the third thing. Obsessed with the scale. Be honest. How many of you are obsessed with this scale? I'm telling you, when I had drop that video, not this last one, the one before that, when I was talking about the stalls of it all, people were saying, one of them was being obsessed with the scale. Maybe it was this last video. Okay, the last one. But even the one before that, people were talking about weighing every day and how they look at the scale and the scale's not moving and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, geez Louise, my girl, Mayor Mindy told me she weighs every day but it doesn't bother her. So if you're somebody who it doesn't bother, great. But are you weighing every day? And why are you weighing every day? I guess that's what I want to know. Why are you weighing every day? I still don't get it, because the scale fluctuates so much. I mean, you can take that every day. I know some people who weigh in like twice a day. Now, if I knew I was not, had cut my carbs down or, cut things down tremendously because I was trying to lose, then I would get on that scale more. But I'm just sliding on in once a week and dreading that. I don't know how people are doing it. Every day. Why are you weighing in every day? That is the question. I just gotta know. I'm always so and nothing's wrong with it if that's what you do. I just want, I want to be able, I want to say, like, I'm okay with weighing in every day. I can't stand it. So I just want to know, like, what is it that gets people doing that? Like, what is it? Let's see. I'm muted. I'm not muted. Okay, so you like some muscles, not Mr. Universe? Yeah. Now, I think, you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to save this for Diva After Dark. But when you're a girl, a bigger girl, not for nothing, a guy with the Shannon Sharpie muscles of it all comes in handy. I'm just going to say that. What was that song? Slap it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh, no. You can't have a little guy with Downsizing Diva trying to slap it up, flip it, and rub it down. You cannot. So you got to have something going on there. Some kind of muscle, some kind of, you got to be able to lift something, lift some weight, do something. But not a Mr. Universe type. I agree. It doesn't have to be that, but I think you do need something. I usually wait once a week. Okay, once a week is good. I have been there, but right now we're on speaking terms. You said you don't mind a dad bod. Just saying, Charles in chat. But I like them slender too. So there's that. Yeah, Mel always says she likes the guy with some dad. She wouldn't mind a dad bod. A dad bod is not bad too. It's not. You know, a lot of those dad bods can like slap it up, flip it, and rub it down. Jeez Louise. Okay, yes. Okay, what are you guys saying? Oh, Carrie Ann, how are you? Jeez Louise. All right, my girl Carrie Ann, she says, no, I don't weigh in every day. It stresses me out to do that. Somebody after my own heart. I stay with once a week, and I have to remember this. Jeez Louise, well, I can relate to you. Okay, so somebody that is on my same wavelength. Jeez Louise, I cannot do it. And my weigh-in date is Sunday. And guess what? I don't want to see you before Sunday. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. All right, I do weigh every day. Elizabeth is weighing it every day. She's been doing it for years. I know that it's going to fluctuate from day to day. I feel like it gives me context for my current weight. Okay, all right, very good. See, there's a reason for it. Geez, Louise, I give you so much credit that you could do that. I cannot do it. Elizabeth, good for you. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay. Nope, one per week Sunday. Never wanted to look at it once and forgot about it. Hate when I go to the doctor midweek and I hate to, me too. And I say, doc, this is not my normal weigh-in day. I weigh in on the Sundays. Twin, where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. That's why we're twins. I love it. Okay, all right. Let's see. I weigh in once a week, but my dietitian wants me to weigh in 3 times a week, but I'm not. No, ma'am, Pam. All right, Queen, how are you? I weigh in 2 days before my injection. 2 days. Okay. Now, is there a reason why for 2 days before? Just let the people know if you have a special reason. I just got the Hume Body Pod, so now I'm collecting data. That body pod is gonna have you tracking and checking everything. I'm checking my list. I'm checking it twice. I'm gonna find out if this fat is naughty or nice. Ooh, sweet bee, can you get me? No, honey, I'm not weighing in, and I will say once a week is all I can take. Hey. I'm sticking with that once a week, and even then, I don't want to be on it. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Chippy, how are you? She says, I just like to see what happens day to day and connect the dots. I think it's good for me to detach a bit from the results of the scale. Yes. Yeah. If you know what? If you weigh in every day, why don't you just take a little break? Like just weigh in not so often, and see what happens. But so, whoever's Elizabeth, I think, has been doing it for years and years. So don't you break that up. If you've been doing that, that's working for you. I think you should stick to that. But if you could experiment, I'm just curious to see what would happen. Now, I told you you can opt out of doing a weigh-in at the. Can you? I guess you can. What would they do if you said no? I'm just so compliant with whatever they say. Except for when I leave there. I'm compliant while I'm there. Oh, geez. This is says, be honest is on that thumbnail. I'm keeping it real, real, and real. Tommy Bites, how are you? Oh my gosh. I'm live every Wednesday at 8:30. Round. Go lift those muscles. Go lift those weights. I said lift those muscles. Lift those weights. I love that. You said we're gonna need a cold shower. Absolutely. Yes. Okay, so Tommy, welcome in. Wait a minute, my girl Bev, how are you? She said, Bev, you are just a fabulous profile pic lady. Look at you, glammed up, of course. Hi, Dee in chat. How's everyone? It's been a while. Joining late, just coming from the Bible study. I hope you pray for me, my friend. Jeez Louise. Okay, so Tommy is saying she weighs in once a week, no more than 2 times a week. Okay, all right, very good. Yeah, I can handle the 2 times if I just had to. I weigh every day. It feeds to the app and gives me data for my never-ending body recall. And I'm on a reprieve from the GLP-1, so no need pressure. Oh my goodness. Male to the B. Male, you are really on a health journey, and you've learned and adapted, and that's what we should do. So you are good for you. Let me give you some confetti, male to the B. I just love that for you. Male to the B. Male. I just love that for you. Male is there, my never ending. You know what? You change, you get information, you change it up, you base it on how you feel, how you want to look. I just love how you are, taking it all in. All right. So, look at you guys. Okay. All right. People are saying hello. Go Dee with the freestyle. Go Dee with the freestyle. And you know what? I thought I had low energy. I'm telling you, you guys come on here and I just get ramped up. I step on the scale Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Okay, so a daily weigher here. Weighing in daily. Okay, geez Louise, round mile. I weigh in daily because one of the days my metabolic age is going to match my real age. It's only a year off now. Well, that is a reason to give some confetti. Go cookie, 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 go cookie. I was going to start off and change it and say, go cookie, go cookie, go cookie, go cookie, go. I love that. Okay, you know what? That metabolic age really does something on your psyche, right? It's so crazy. Jeez Louise. Okay, people are saying hello. Okay, Carla's saying, I must admit, I have been scale driven on this journey. I weigh every day. I think it's because I've never had such success. Oh, what an insight. I'm 141 and I've never been that close to my 130s. Well, I just love the transparency of it all. That is an excellent reason. Now I can relate to that. That's something I can relate to. Seeing that smaller number every day. Go Carla. Okay, so that gives me some perspective. Okay, now maybe when I get under 2, I might be happy with getting on every day, man, because I can see that one something. But right now it's still 2. So I'm not trying to see that every day, not for nothing. All right, so Carla, we're going to give you some confetti. We love that. Great response, great reflection. I love that for you. Good job. Good job. Okay. All right. Let's see. Nancy saying, I go in streaks. I weigh in every day for a couple of months, and then I go a month without weighing. You check your measurements once a month. Okay. Very good. That's awesome. 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 And measure. Wait a minute. We hold up. Wait a minute. We got to give you some confetti for measuring. A lot of folks aren't doing that. Measure. You measure. You measure. 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 All right. Very good. All right, so I can tell you guys now, we're not going to get to the game, but we're going to save this game for next week because I think our next week live stream, I could still play this game, right? We can still play the game. It'll fit. I'll consider it by your side. Chippy, we love that. Oh my goodness. Jennifer, how are you? Look at you, looking like a beauty. Oh, you look so classy. I love that. Oh, the glasses, the hair, the lipstick, the black and white, it all works together. We love that for you. Look at you looking good. Love a good profile pic. Bab did sneak up in here, and that is my home girl. I use my daughter's scale, says Tommy Bite Life. I have not had any have not lost any muscle mass. Everything was normal. Your metabolic age was 56, and that's your real age. Oh my goodness, what? Love it. I'm goal now. 131. You're at goal. You're focusing on tightening up, and you probably said exercising. Okay, your stomach and to smooth out your back. Well, Tommy, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Go, Tommy. Go, Tommy. She's at her goal weight, 131. I mean, geez, Louise, I am so excited for you. I know that has to be a good feeling to reach a goal. Love that. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So Miss Rita said, if you weigh in without clothes and the doctor's office wage, and I do, I weigh in the buff, honey. She says you will have a number and the doctor will have an yes, and I have that issue, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, people are saying hello to Mel. Okay, all right, I'm scrolling down. Okay, so Nancy is asking those of you who have the body comp scale, how much do you think it helps with your journey? Hold up, Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie. I weigh every morning and I like to see the fluctuation. It reminds me that it's normal. Okay, very good. So it reminds you of it's normal. Great answer, too. I love that. Very good, Jamie. And Jamie, look at that. Wait a minute. Jamie, look at that profile pic. Okay, another black and white. It all works. The hair. I think you have on lipstick. If you don't, it looks good. Looks like it. Black and white. I mean, you cannot go wrong with the classic black and white. I mean, I look like I got on black and white, not for nothing. How about that? Jeez, Louise, I love that. Okay, all right. What are you guys saying? People are saying congratulations. Ooh, Shawnee, doses of Shawnee. She said she's a daily wearer for the most part. Okay, very good. Somebody else weighing in daily. Cookie says she started off about 7 years older than her actual age, and then you got down to just the 1 year. You are doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I love that. Very good. Jeez Louise, you've come far. Tommy, do some resistance training. It will tighten you up real good and keep your protein high. Thank you, Carrie Ann. All right. Shout out to you for that advice. That's good advice for any of us, especially though if you are in maintenance and want to tighten some things up. Excellent advice. But we're not doctors. Hashtag, we're not doctors, but do love some good advice out there. Let's see. Okay, Mel is saying, she said, not tonight. Not with the advice tonight. All right, Mel. All right. Okay. Remember to like the live. Thank you for the reminder. So you're saying you're wearing a tank top that you had not worn in 20 years. Your husband said, do not wear that outside. Smart man. Oh, I love that. Very good. So we're going to give you some confetti. 20 years. Geez, Louise, it reminds me of my saying, all my life I had to fight. And now I can wear this tank top. I love it. I love it. I love it. Where is Whoopi Goldberg when you need her? Is she the one who said all her life she had to fight in that movie? Was she the one? Okay, so Cookie says, I think the scale helps a lot. I love watching the trends going in the right direction. It keeps you motivated. Okay, very good. Yeah, that's a great reason too. All right, Mona Rose. She went from the Mona Rose with the rose of it all to the beautiful profile pic. How are you? What a cutie pie. Okay, she says, does anyone do intermittent fasting? I do it on the weekends, but during the week, I do not. I remember I said I didn't eat today. I just skipped that meal because I had a lot of snacks, more snacks than normal. They filled me up. But yeah, but it's people in here who do it. So let me, hopefully I can get to that. I don't trust my scale. Mel says, just directional information. I do DEXAs 3 to 4 times per year. Those scales just cannot beat a DEXA scan for body count. Yes, absolutely. All right, Mel, we love remember we were really pushing those DEXA scans really hard. We got to go back to that because I just think it's great information to have. Okay, do I see my name twin in here? Nancy, one thing the scale, she's saying, Sweet Bee is saying this to Nancy. One thing the scale did for her is adjust her calories. Oh, on the tracking app. So it did it for you. I was definitely not eating enough and the scale made that adjustment. Wow, very good. So you've had to increase your calories and protein. Very good. Okay, I love that. All right, people are saying hello. Ooh, I love the body comp scale. It gives me the other stats to pay attention to when the weight isn't dropping. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very good. Thank you guys for sharing. I think you guys are talking back and forth. All right. Somebody was confronting Whoopi when that was made. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who I'm quoting, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Jennifer says she's under 10 pounds away from her goal. Hard work and consistency pays off. Absolutely. Bam. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, good job. Go, Jennifer. Go, Jennifer. Go, Jennifer. Go, Jennifer. Go, 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 Jennifer. Love that for you. Absolutely. Jeez Louise, can you believe that? Did you ever think you would do that? I just love that. You guys are awesome. I'll have to watch the replay. I'm so late. Hey, Name Twin. Yes, yes, yes. You definitely will. Name Twin. Let me see if I can find your quote. You had a quote, and I don't know where I put that quote at. I said I was going to have it for this live stream, and don't know where I organized it. Can you guys see what I'm holding up? Okay. Okay, all right. So let me see, Name Twin, if I can find this. Let's see. It's probably in some of these papers. Geez, Louise, I got papers for days. If you guys saw these papers I'm carrying around. I think Mel is calling me. Okay, yeah. Okay, Mel. Okay, can I just read this for you? And Shay, are you still on here, Shay? Shay is still on here. Shay. Now, Shay, this is just like a lesson in consistency and being this is such a teacher thing to do, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, and it's Teacher Appreciation Week after all. Okay, so anybody that's watching, if this is the replay, whatever you're watching, whenever you're watching this, this young lady was stuck in a stall at one point. Now she's in maintenance, doing her thing. We call each other name twins because my name is also Shay, even though I spell my Shay. So Shay, this is something you wrote to me 9 months ago. Dang, don't make me tear up. You know, I'm in that all my life I had to fight stage. So I don't want to tear up, but this was this is such a full circle moment. So Shay says, I was in a plateau for 3 months when I was on Wegovy. I switched over to Zepbound and the weight started moving again. I really like this video. I was someone when I first started the meds said I only wanted to be on it at the most for 6 months. But I found out that was unrealistic. We can relate because I was the same way. At least a year it takes to see real results. I have been on the meds 1 year and 1 month. You have to put the work in along with the medication and be patient. I'm still holding at 194. So I have gone up recently to Zepbound 7.5. I was stalling on 5. I am going to push forward. That was great information you gave. Jeez, Louise. So, sometimes I think when people, for me, because I'm a teacher, of course, so I would probably make videos like I make. But, when you make videos and you get a message like this from people who, actually watch the videos and take advice from it and can use it or benefit from it, it makes you want to keep doing more. So, you know how people always say, like, if one person was affected, that's a great thing. And I mean, I really believe that. And for people who want to give up, look at this lady a year ago. And I know she had some struggles along the way. And, she was, the doses wasn't all dosing the right way. And she just hung in there and she stayed patient and consistent. And isn't that my word of the year? Remember, my word of the year from our vision boards was consistency was my word. So staying patient and being consistent. And, whenever I'm kind of straight off, I had to go back to that, right? Being patient and consistent. Great testimonial. Everybody in the chat, for the most part, that have responded to my videos have their story. But this just kind of popped up when I was seeing she was as at her goal. It just is kind of easy breezy in maintenance, like living in maintenance. I was gonna say living La Vida Loca. I don't know if you're living La Vida Loca, but I know you're luxuriating, Shay, in maintenance. And so I just think that is awesome. Awesome. So you said 9 months now. Okay. All right. Very good. So I just love that. I thought that was such a great, you just come full circle and you comment on a lot of the videos. But when people say that the video has helped them, the information was good, I just appreciate that. So thank you for that. And congratulations. Like, you've come a long way. You've come a long way. You have to feel good about yourself and proud of yourself. So people are saying thank you to her. But so anybody out there that's frustrated and hit a plateau or stuck and can't keep it moving, she's saying when she left me this message, she was 190 pounds and now she's 154. Yay! And I remember when you hit your goal, you used to come in here and say, I'm 5 pounds away. I'm 2 pounds away from goal. And we would be like, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. So that is so amazing. I just love that. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Very good. Nice job. So she didn't give up even when there were times she wanted to struggle. So people are saying, congratulations to her. All right. So the last one, and we don't have to talk a whole lot about this because we have a game, but we're going to save the game for next week because I'm over my time. That was my 5-minute warning. So the last thing you could be doing wrong on your GLP-1 is not moving enough. And is there anybody who is not moving enough? Anybody thinks that they're not moving enough on their journey? And I know some of you are hitting it out of the park. I just love to see that. One of these days, I'm going to show my workouts and stuff. I have to get to that stage. I'm not in that stage yet where I want to be showing my workouts, but I'll get there. And I think that so many of you I see out there, the content creators. Now I don't see you guys because you guys aren't making videos, but just talking to people and hearing how you guys are working out. I just love that. All right. Let's see. So Shay says, thank you to everybody. She says, yes, I love your videos, Name Twin. You have truly helped me. Though, thanks, Name Twin. Thank you. I love that. I love that. I just remember when you first started coming around and you have just done a great job. I mean, that's just amazing. Amazing, amazing. Wait, okay, wait a minute. Is that my girl Mia up in here? Where's Mia? I thought I saw Mia. Okay, what is the name of a good scale? Okay, you guys, are you telling her the name of a good scale? Mia says, I'm definitely not moving enough. Look at your profile. So cute. It says, oh my goodness, I'm on the GLP-1 Zepbound on your shirt. That is too cute. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right. Beverly said, I just joined the aqua therapy pool, Dee Dee. Oh my goodness. I love that. Very good. Geez, Louise. Oh, Shay. Oh, how special. She said, thanks everyone, wiping tears away. I love that. Very good. People are saying congratulations. Carla is saying, I'm finding that maintenance is the hardest part. Okay, so we got my girl Bellflower in here who's in maintenance. That she's always fascinated by how people think and feel about maintenance. So I don't know if she asked you already, but I'm gonna ask you for her. What is the hardest part? What are you finding hard about it? Oh, you deserve the love, Shay. Cookie is saying the Renfro scale. Another popular one is the Hume scale. And she's saying thank you. Shay is saying thank you. Mia is saying I had the foot surgery, then fibroids that are growing on the bottom of my surgery foot. Don't feel great. I'm not moving. Oh, okay. So that's a good reason though. It's just kind of hard. So hopefully you're gonna hopefully that's gonna resolve itself so you can get back to the moving and grooving of it all. Okay, sorry about that, Mia. I completed my first hike, and I don't think I would have been able to do that 9 months ago. Y'all are inspiring and kept me going when I wanted to quit. Thank you for that. We appreciate that, and we appreciate you coming in here and participating. You've had a kind of a rough year here, so I love that for you. Let's give you some confetti. All right, here you go. Very good. And you look great. Wait a minute. I saw that profile pic, but look at you. You look great. I love the braids of it all. Very cute. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Wait a minute. Who else? People are saying happy Mother's Day to everybody. Have a blessed one. People are saying way to go. Happy Mother's Day. So proud of you guys. You said I could do more moving, but it's still kind of new again to me and it hurts. Yeah. If it hurts, I get that. But maybe you could do some seated kind of exercises instead of getting up if you need to. People are saying happy Mother's Day. People are so proud of everybody. Another Renfro scale. You said you credit prayer for that, Tommy. I get that. So did anybody answer the intermittent fasting? It is a couple people who do intermittent fasting, but maybe they're not in the chat. Well, we'll ask next week for you again. Beverly said, dang, Bellflower, I've been away that long that you're in maintenance. Congratulations, girl. I'm hoping to be with you when I grow up. Yes, I know. I love that. Love that for her. Okay. All right. Mel said she'd buy the Renfro scale. Okay. Impedance scales are all the same, really. May as well go with one that's cost effective. Okay. Mel does intermittent fasting. Mona, I don't eat after 7 and not until 9. I haven't found that it helps with weight loss, but I definitely feel better, more energy with that break in eating. Me too. So that's kind of mine is 7:30. So a little bit after that, 7:30. I guess is that intermittent fasting? I feel like it's not. I don't know. I've been maintaining for over a year, been on this ride for 4 years. Love that. Very good. All right. Well, it's time for us to call it a night. It's 10:03. We'll play our game next week. Thank you to everybody for coming and participating. Really quick again, what you could be doing wrong on your GLP-1 is relying on that medication and not, trying to increase, the lifestyle changes and habits we need to, not eating enough. When you're relying on that shot, that kind of goes hand in hand with that not eating enough. You're obsessed with that scale and you're not moving your body. Those could be some things that's holding you up. So yeah, and if you didn't watch the video, go check out my video. I got a couple of videos out now. We got the don't quit if you're stuck in the stall, how to keep it moving. Oh, this is one of my favorite videos of all time now. I think this is my favorite video. So yeah, you're doing things wrong. Actually, I kind of changed this thumbnail into something different. So yeah, let me see. Did I change? Do I have where I changed it? I can't remember. I don't think so. Where is it? It's hiding somewhere. It's hiding. So anybody have anything else good for the cause? Or otherwise, we're going to be out of here. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see if this if it's coming up here. Here it is. Oh, geez, Louise. This is the video where I talk about all those things. I changed up my little facial expression. I thought, okay, I got to be a little bit more dramatic on this baby. But if that's it, that's all. You know what? I will have to say this was one live where we were being honest and telling what is really going on. And I know sometimes, when you say be honest, it seems like, were you not honest before? But I think, especially some of us, it's harder for me because I'm on here all the time. But sometimes people aren't really telling everything that's going on. So I really appreciate people coming in here and being transparent tonight. All right. So people are answering your question, Mona. I hope you see that. We got a couple people that answered the intermittent fasting question. All right. All right. Very good. So I'm going to let Carrie Ann have it tonight and Mel. Okay. Carla, Shay, Bellflower. We got Sweet Bee, and we're going to end with Mail to the Bee. Good night. Have a happy Mother's Day. Blessings to all the moms and motherly figures out there. And I will see you guys on, what's today? Wednesday. I guess I won't see you again till next Wednesday, but I'll have a video out on Sunday. So watch that. Have a good night. Bye. MVP. Thank you.